Hey, good morning, everybody. I forgot yesterday. Let me just start off with the disclaimer that this is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I am not a licensed trade advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed trade advisor. With that being said, let's trade. So right at the market open, the market's been trending down. It's been on a downtrend all morning, pretty much one direction. It had that nice retracement to the 50 and then a big candle down at the open. And now it's kind of retracing now. So looking at my accounts, the top ones are the Signal A retirement plan and the Haymaker on the NASDAQ. That Russell, the cash cow, is something to keep an eye on. So we will, let me see if my Russell chart is somewhere around here. And we'll put that on the cash cow. So knowing that we're in a downtrend, I don't know how many long trades that I want to get into this morning. So it makes me want to trade the Signal B on the 30 range. Which hasn't come above our radar yet. So let me stick to our game plan. I'm going to put the retirement plan. I'm going to go to my strategies. And I am going to take my retirement plan and do a new strategy. And I'm just going to load the retirement plan strategy. And I'm going to pop it into my Apex account. Make sure that the instrument is always on the right instrument. NinjaTrader has a tendency to switch them around. So we're going to put this one in Apex 3. Click OK, and we'll enable that one. So on my retirement plan now, I'll put it on my Apex 3 account on my chart trader. And on the 30 range, I think what I'm going to do is try a Signal B. So I'm going to go to my strategies, and I'm going to go to my 30 range Signal B AI drone. And load. Now I'm just loading new ones because I don't want to. I want to continue to get data for my SIM accounts. And if I switch accounts around, it'll kind of ruin it. So let me switch this over to my Apex account on the 30 range. We'll put that one on 4. So let's start with those two, and let's see how this plays out. Haymaker strategy is in a long trade now. Took that Signal A entry. In a market that's moving down as strong as it did this morning, I put a Signal B on. And Let's see what type of open positions I currently have. So I'm in a short trade on the NASDAQ on the Signal A AI drone. I really like that trade. On this 2-minute. That's a really nice position to be in. If you're short the NASDAQ, you're looking good right now. And I'm also short on the 30 range, Signal A. And I'm not going to touch the stops and targets on these sim accounts. I'm just going to let them play out. And on my Apex, I'm going to probably take some of the risk off as the trade matures and try to get $500. That's my goal. My goal is to get $500 on my Apex accounts. Once it reaches that, my goal is to take all of the risk off and stop trading it. So my Signal A's this morning are doing really well on the NASDAQ. Those are my 3 top strategies. The 2-minute and 30 range Signal A on the NASDAQ. Now, if we continue to move down without any type of significant retracements, my thinking is the Signal B might be the one to trade. So let's keep an eye on it. System went short to E-mini on my top left. I was hoping it would pop into this short move down. There we go. So now it just popped in. And we're looking for the roll on the NASDAQ. Just need a little space here, with just a little room. A little wiggle room here is what we're looking for. Okay, got stopped out on that. So we lost $250 on that first trade. And that's what we're doing. We're risking $250 to make $1,000. The retirement plan up here is a Signal A. So if it continues to go up, it's going to put me into a long position. Let's see how the Russell looks here. The Signal A AI drone is back in. Hey, good morning, Charles. Good morning, Isaac. Getting a little bit of some sideways action. Just to get a perspective of what happened a little bit earlier. From about 7:50, about 10 minutes before 8, went into this big long down move. Had a retracement, and now it's continuing down. David Wise was having a power outage. I'd like to see it pop into this trade short here. There we go. Let's see if we can get some legs on this one. Get a little wiggle room and take some risk off. Come on down. Oof. Oof. Boy, that one came dangerously close, didn't it? Ah, got me. All right. So now we're down 340. It took a couple losers, but we're still in the game. Jump right back in short. Seems to be wicking me out just a little bit here. It might need a little bit of room. Well, let's let it play out. Come on down. Yeah. popped up on us. So it hit my loss limit on that account 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my strategies and take it off account 4. And we'll continue to let it run on 3. Really like the short roll on this, but it's just bouncing around a little too much. Got in, bounce back, and stop this out. Jump back in. Now it'll roll. That 2-minute signal B, I think gives it a little more room, gives it about 50 ticks. So the signal A didn't bite on these short moves. It's looking for a reversal to go up to the upside. Crude oil has been a hot strategy. Let's see what crude oil does here. The E-mini's in a beautiful position. It's a very conservative strategy, and you can see it's right up here. So the 30 range isn't doing very well today. The 2-minute. Just looking at my open positions here. Gold. Let's see what gold is doing. Crude and gold are both, no, gold is short. Crude is long. Signal A, I bought. this goes up, this chart up on my top right is going to take a long entry. There goes gold. Kim, you could put two strategies on one apex, but I wouldn't run the same instrument. I would run a NASDAQ and one of the other ones, gold, crude oil, Russell. We know the E-mini is short. The Russell is long. My top accounts so far are the signal A on the NASDAQ, 2-minute. A 2-minute chart. If we get a retracement to the upside here, it'll put us in another position long. Kind of waiting for the market to hit a bottom on the NASDAQ in order for that to happen. We kind of got caught up in this chop a little earlier. Needed a little more room on that. Hey, good morning, doctor. Hope you had a nice evening. Good morning, Brock. My man. Let's see, this crude oil, signal B. AI drone. It's going to continue down. Oh, we're not going to rush right into it. We're playing around with 3 or 4 Apex accounts. One of them we hit our loss limit, and the other 3 have yet to take a trade. Just have one, and account 3 is up here on the retirement plan. And that one is waiting for the NASDAQ to bounce to the long side. And we very well could get a retracement right back up to that 50 and catch a nice trade. So I'm going to let that one play out. And then I'm just looking for something to jump out at me. Crude is moving up nicely. I'm still in these long positions here on the signal A AI drone. Crude oil signal A AI drone. No, signal B, AI bot. Crude oil, 15 range signal B, AI bot. Here it is. Nice trade. Yesterday we did really well on that Russell. I don't see the Russell just moving just yet. There's the Russell signal B. That ES is in a nice short position here. If it continues, which it appears it will, from the looks of it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Isaac. Is the price action on the E-mini is kind of slow and deliberate. It doesn't head fake you much. NASDAQ just wants to keep going down. Breaks through here. It's tempting to go back to that signal B. Get this short move down. Well, we could try it. I'll put the signal B back. I'll try one more time on I count 5. It just jumped on the signal B drone. Right here. I just tried to get the same trade on my Apex account, but what it did earlier was kind of wick me out and then continued down, and it's made a slow sideways roll. There it goes. Let's see if it popped in on my Apex. Yes, it did. So let's put this over to 5. Let's give it a little room. Let's give it a little room this time. We'll increase the risk on it. On my Apex, I play around with the stops a little bit. On the other ones, I just let them run exactly how they would run out of the box. I'm going to give this one a little more breathing room, just because of what happened in the first couple of trades we took. Still going to come all the way back on me. Kind of what it's been doing. got our 50 EMA is the top solid line, trending down, and our 15 is below the 50. So market structure-wise, we're set up nicely for a short, but are we oversold? A good volume. We're about 2,000 contracts a minute. You can see the price action. It's not an easy market. Good volume. Problem is they appears to be pushing the price up. This could be trouble. This could be trouble. Tried to give it a little extra room. It could come back and haunt me. Could come back and bite me. It did. Okay. This one has got to be very close to popping in long. So those two accounts, 4 and 5, I'm done with those for the day. So I've got 3 and 6 to play with. And let's go back to our accounts. Yeah, the signal A is still at the top of our leaderboard. Look at that. Came right up and got me. Right up to the 50. Now it's doing a short roll. Yeah, my retirement plan is up 900 too, Kim. The problem is that was an earlier trade, and that's why I put it up here on number 3, but it had already taken that trade. And then it just continued down. Let's go back to the signal A. Let's see. NQ30 range, signal A. The 30 range NASDAQ's not having a good day today. Kind of surprised the 2-minute signal. Oh, there is no 2-minute signal B. That's right. Oh, look what happened. Look what happened. It finally got into that long move, that bounce, and it's coming right back down. We need this to drift back up to the 50. Didn't happen. Okay, so we're down 235 on this one. Which is okay. And not every day is going to be a winning day. Those two accounts that I'm not going to trade anymore took about a $500-600 drawdown. Yesterday I was up 500 or 600, so I'm about break even on those. And we're still in the game at this top right one. And then I have one other account that I've held off on, and I'm kind of still looking what to do with it. Oh, jump right back in, didn't it? So we're looking for this drift up to the 50 now. Jumped right back into the retirement plan, and it's been waiting all morning to do this. And we're looking for a little breathing room here. Try to get on the board. Now my stop just went to break even plus 10. So I'm at break even plus 10 now. Worst I could do is make 50 bucks. That would be the worst case scenario. Kind of squeezed me a little bit, but that's okay. I can't lose any money on the trade. I just need a little bit of wiggle room again. Come on, give me a little wiggle room, a little breathing room. Okay, just touch my stop. I did make back about about $50 on the trade. And that ES trade is kind of retracing back on me. Signal AES would have just went long. I'd love to see this 2-minute jump into the short position now. ES came up and kissed my stop. Didn't fill it though. And let's see, 40 signal B, AI drone. Let's take a look at the Dow Diamond. Cash cow. Sometimes that Russell will RTY 15 range cash cow. NASDAQ is slowly drifting back up. Nice trade on the Dow. Very low volume on that Dow. That's the problem. We're not getting much follow through with under 100 contracts a minute crossing. Do want to keep an eye on the Russell. That Signal B Russell, I had a good day on yesterday. This is the Russell here. Oh, I'm sorry. That is the Russell. I thought it was the Dow. So that Russell, Signal B, cash cow. I thought I was looking at the Dow, but I'm actually looking at the Russell. Could jump into this. The system might jump into this. It's harder because I can't see my RSI line, but I imagine that it's probably dropping down now. Momentum kind of shifted and drifted up on us. If we get this short roll, I might jump into it. The system might pop me into that position short on that 2-minute NASDAQ. Still really good volume on the NASDAQ. See where my accounts are here, the top strategies. I know my image, my picture is in the way a little bit, but you could see the 2-minute AI drone, the retirement plan. Those are both signal A's on the 2-minute. And then we were in that really nice ES trade, still are, but it's kind of retracing on us. And then the Russell. This Signal B. It's actually this one. It's this cash cow strategy that it's in now. Let me see if I can get my, let me try to open a new retirement plan chart. Kind of been bugging me all morning. Huh. Plan. Let me try it without the image and see if that's what's causing the RSI line to not come in. Yep, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You can see here on this 2-minute chart, my RSI line is pinned up. So if I get the short roll, it'll pop in. This strategy looks for the shift in momentum. Momentum is in our Laguerre oscillator is pinned to the upside. When it crossed this 20 line, it took this long entry, and just like it did to us on the 30 range, kind of hit our stop, and here we go. The NASDAQ kind of has gone into consolidation on us. It's trying to decide which way to go. And I have a feeling these signal A's, if it breaks to the upside, the signal A's are going to pop. But we're getting a lot of volatility. It's just whether it's going to pop to the upside or the downside. You kind of flip a coin. That appears to go to the upside, which would be our signal B. I'm a little hesitant about going back with that signal B, I'll tell you. So the market's in consolidation here. It's building up a lot of volatility. And when this happens, it normally is going to be a breakout one way or the other. It appears to go to the upside. Still in the ES trade. It's coming dangerously close to our stop, though. Well, if there was a time to sit on our hands, this is it. I always think of David Kushner in these situations. David Kushner prides himself. He's extremely disciplined, and when this happens, he just, kind of like what we're doing here. We're just kind of seeing what happens. We got to take what it'll give us. The Russell looks like it might drift right up into our profit target here. It took that trade, Kim. Kim asked about the entry on the ES. It took the long entry over here on the cash register strategy. When the RSI line broke above that 20% at about 850, 852, and it popped in long here. Oh, I'm sorry, and then it came back down. It actually took a small profit on that first trade, and then it entered short at about 935. I could show the trades right after. We're going to go to it for about another hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and see how this plays out, and then we can take a look at the entries on the ES, Kim, if you would like. Well, might have a breakout here to the upside. It hasn't been a trending market. This morning I thought it was going to trend to the downside, but it was kind of a rocky road down. It gave us a lot of head shakes, and it wasn't easy to trade. Yeah, it's a ranging market. So our signal A is the strategy to go with on this NASDAQ so far. In order for that signal A to get back into a trade on the NASDAQ, it needs a short roll. If it just continues to keep going up, then the only way to get into it on a long move is going to be to go to the signal B on the 30 range. And I'm a little gun shy on that strategy right now. But I'm not closed-minded on it. I'm just not convinced yet. Maybe we'll get a short roll off this 50. That's kind of, price always wants to revert back to the mean. Wow, great job, Rao. MetaTrader 4. You trading Forex? On the US 30. Gotcha. Okay, looks like we might get this short roll that we've been waiting on here on our 2-minute. That's signal A on the 30 range would have been the trade. Yeah, I think what I'll do. Let's hold off on that thought. So our RSI line is headed down now. We just need it to come down a little more, another confirmation candle, and we'll be in this move to the downside. I'm really surprised my signal B drone, 30 range signal B drone, and Q 30 range signal B. There it goes. Let's see what happens. I'll put it on this chart. This is the one it was waiting on. This is our roll to the downside on this NASDAQ. Got good volume. Just needed to push it down. Nope. Damn. Well, we're going to give it another shot. We're not out of the game yet. It's a tough market. It's a tough market. The 2 minutes kind of just did exactly what the 30 range did to me. So it's just been one of those days, and they happen. The best thing to do is not blow your whole account on them, and live to fight another day. Let's see if there's any great positions open. Got a nice position long on gold. We'll take a quick look at that. That's the one we're looking at, I think. It's the AI drone. GC AI drone. Gold in the Russell. Let's go back and see where our RSI line is on that NASDAQ chart. It's back to the top. Gold is headed up, up, up. Jumps into the ES long, the signal BAI drone. Cash register. Yeah, the signal A, like on the E-mini. Now we're getting this breakout to the upside. Let's take a look at the Dow again. Here it is. my Laguerre is pinned to the top on this NASDAQ. We got a ranging market here today. I'd like to get a big roll to the downside on this NASDAQ. Signal A. Gold long. Gold long. Gold has just been, I'll tell you, price of gold. Holy moly. I'm ready to go sell my gold chain. It's headed to 2200 an ounce. Just going to load my default template for that Laguerre RSI line. For these signal A's to pop in, we need that roll to the downside on the NASDAQ. Gold signal A. 30 range signal A jumped in short. Uh, 30 range jumped in short. I was very close to switching to this one. I think the 2 minutes going to jump in now as well. This might be the roll it's been waiting on. Yep. Keep going down. We need a little wiggle room on this one here. Well, we got our retirement plan and we got our haymaker, our 30 range. Both in this short roll on the NASDAQ. See them side by side. Well, we got ourselves a little breathing room now. There we go. Come on. Push it down. One good trade, we could be right back in the game here. That's all it really takes. right into the level of support here. Let's see what happens. Ah, look at that. It came a tick away. Come on down. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to duplicate this strategy. The signal A30 range. Let's wait till this trade's over. We still got a little breathing room here. This is the drone that's in this trade. The 30 range. No, the 30 range signal B is the trade on the right. And then the signal A is the one on the left, the retirement plan. That's it. Give me some room here. Let this trade mature to the downside. retracing back on us. Needed to push down a little, give us a little room here. Come on, roll back down. This is retracing back on us horribly. Yep. Oh, jumped right back into the upside before I could stop it. Well, now on my sim account, I've got a long position on the right. I'm sorry. On my Apex account, I have a long position. And on my sim account, I have this short position. So. Crazy. Okay. So the signal B this trade re-entered on me very quickly. I was in the short move that got stopped out, and it immediately jumped into the long trade. Big shift of momentum, but it puts me on a losing trade. This is account 3. So I took an 875 loss on that account 3, which is really more than I wanted to lose. Yeah, exactly. They all can't be winning days. I just hate to that last one kind of hurt because I normally wouldn't have let it take that trade. So on that account 3, what we could do to prevent that from happening is we have a setting that I did not put into practice that kind of delays the entries. Right here is delay. I could put a 30-second delay on it, and I think it's calculated in seconds, if I'm not mistaken. For now, I'm going to put it to 60 and just check, make sure. Let's take a look at my strategy on the retirement plan. to still in that nice long position on gold. It's been working its way towards that profit target. That's a great trade on gold. It's been in this trade since. Look at that. Got in at 927. Looks like it might go all the way. Gold's trying to get through that area of resistance there. This is where it failed to reverse last time. Took a short entry on that retirement plan now. Let's take a look at the trade. This is kind of what it's done to us today. it'll wick us out today, and it's just a ranging market, and then it'll slowly drift down again. All right, so listen, I think we can all agree that today wasn't the best trading day. We have a couple of bright spots, one being this gold, and the Dow Diamond looks like it's in a really nice trade. But all in all, it was a tough market, and I tried to keep my losses to a minimum on my Apex accounts, and I had a good couple of days, Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday I got a losing day, but we're still in the game, and one losing day isn't going to break us. I'll let these last couple of trades play out, and then we will wrap it up. We've got David Kushner. David Kushner this evening is doing a webinar on prop trading, and I'd like to invite you to come take a look. David Kushner is our professional prop trader, and he successfully trades 6 funded accounts, and he has a strategy to do it successfully. He treats it as a business, and he's extremely disciplined. Has a really great game plan that he's going to share today. He calls it his key to prop trading success. Let me just bring this over here for a minute and share that link with you. So we're really close to hitting our profit target on the gold. And we are in a trade on that one. Let me see what position that was. And they were both on gold and the YM. Great job, Isaac. Glad to hear you made money today. I know Round made about $3,500. Very close to hitting our profit target on the Dow. And that Dow strategy really continues to impress me. Mark Miller put together the inputs on that. Runs it on a 10 range and does very well. It's very consistent. So that Dow Diamond got a full winner on that trade. And gold is, man, I tell you, if you were in that trade on gold and held on to it, God bless you. You got a stronger stomach than me. This trade came in at 9:30 at the open and went up, retraced, went sideways, and now it's up towards the profit target. So you'd have to have a strong stomach to watch that one, I'll tell you. Probably on a discretionary basis would have closed it out a long time ago, probably for a loser. And the system hang right in there with it. Didn't flinch. So the top accounts today, top strategies of the day, ended up being the 2-minute signal AI drone, the YM signal B AI bot, the 2-minute retirement plan was slightly green, the Russell was slightly green, crude oil, and the cash cow. So we're in a few green positions here. Gold is up 820. You can see it just inching up to my profit target. Gold, really appears to be the instrument to have traded today. Looking at my open positions, they're all in big winning trades to the long side, and having that diversity of different instruments was really helped us today. So let me put in the link for David's webinar, and it's at 7 p.m. this evening. 7 p.m. Oh, came a tick away just now. Here, now it's where our profit target on this trade. It hit it. Okay, so we got the full winner on gold. So gold should be now at the top of our list, which it is. And we've still got some long positions on a few of our other gold strategies. Gold's been really moving up and up and up. Holy moly. All right, so I'm going to put the registration link to our prop trading special event tonight. Is at 7 p.m. Eastern. And if you are a prop trader, if you want to start learning more about prop trading, you don't put any of your own capital at risk. Mr. David Kushner has an ironclad set of rules that he follows, and he'll be highlighting those tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. I put the registration link in the chat box, and I really encourage you to join him. He's really a professional prop trader. I think you'll learn a lot. So thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Today wasn't a green day, but you know what? We'll be back tomorrow, and we will continue. We've won 2 out of 3 days. We had 1 down day, so we're still green on those Apex accounts, and we live to fight another day. God bless you, everybody. Have a great day.